Hello, beauties. I hope everyone is having a good day. So this is Queen Fee, and yes, there is no picture. Let me go ahead and say that there is no actual video to view. I ask for you to please ask your ego to take a back seat and open your heart to this message. You will know if this message is for you. You will receive some form of confirmation, whether that is literally seeing the word yes, receiving repeated numbers that are unique to you and your spiritual team. But I had to just go ahead and do this message now, even though I am not completely dressed or I just was not ready for this message. Yet this message is important, and I feel like it is time sensitive. So instead of waiting to do this message later, once I am fully dressed and ready, Spirit is saying it is now. So bear with me because this message is bittersweet. We're starting off with receiving some form of communication about a loss. When it comes to this loss is going to feel grief stricken, some disbelief. There holds a lot of heavy emotions from somebody that is in regret. You will feel sad when you receive this message because it is going to completely take you off guard. But this person can no longer hide this secret. God has been making them aware of what they have done and letting them know that this is not going to stay hidden for long. So when you receive this information, this person may even offer an apology because what they did was just sheer evil. They wanted to restrict you from receiving something that was yours, something that had your name on it. This could be a number of things. I am going to just use I'm going to speak of inheritance. I'm going to speak of inheritance, something that was left to you that they were given instructions on, but because they felt as though you didn't need it or you didn't deserve it, whatever their beliefs were, they kept this from you. They kept this from you, and more than likely, they watched you go through struggles. They literally wanted to see you in a form of restriction. They just couldn't see you enjoying this. So rather than you enjoy it, it was one of those, I'd rather for nobody else have it. Crazy, right? I can't even understand what someone's thought process would be. But they made a lot of assumptions about you and the way that you move. They were basically just prejudiced about you. They have some strong dislike, and I really wanted to say hatred, but I don't like to use the word hate, so I'm just going to say strong dislike. If you have a person that just popped up in your head, it's that person. Pray about it and ask God for another confirmation to make yourself feel comfortable, because I know for me, it is very hard for me to receive negative messages, and I question them multiple times because I do not want to make assumptions about someone else, someone else's behavior, someone else's character. But they see you as the magician. They feel like, you already carry this royal sense of empowerment. And they just don't like the way you bounce back. They watch you go through all kinds of turmoil, and you never look like what you are going through. And this person may even be speaking behind your back like, oh, they're fake, they don't have this or that. And the thing of it is you never portray yourself as someone that has it all and has it all together. You are just simply trying to remain positive and stay in faith. And they look at that as you feeling like you are superior to others, and they don't know how much you cry. They don't know how much you pray. They don't know that everything that you have gone through is your hope, is your faith, is that connection to God, source, divine. But they just don't want you to have what was meant for you. The ego card is here, and we all know that it represents illusion, dependency, materialism. And the sad part about this materialism is that it's not theirs. It's not theirs, and they just want to create some sort of limitation on your life. Going back to the ego is clarifying this restriction card. So this person is very rigid in their thinking. They are very controlling. I want to call them a narcissist. Oh my gosh, you just don't know how much material I have read and studied on it because of the situations I personally have dealt with. But they just want you to feel deprived. They want you to feel isolated. They want you to feel as though nobody cares about you or what you're going through. They want you to be invisible, to not be seen. But the thing of it is, you are the sun. You have always carried this beautiful light. And regardless of what you go through, you look like success. You have been marked for success. And that is why whatever is hidden is coming out. The truth is going to be revealed. And yes, it is going to absolutely break your heart when you hear it, to even think that someone would treat you in that way just because you have this prosperous spirit. And see, when someone carries prosperity in their spirit, that means they have been marked by God. So yes, you had to endure a lot of challenges. Obstacles have come your way, but you have always been marked with this promise that after you complete these soul lessons, that you are going to have your heaven on earth. Nobody can take that away. So whatever was hidden has been forced to come up, not just because someone discovered it, but someone was prophetically called to uncover this. God has helpers literally working on this. No matter what you have gone through, you have always been carried and guided throughout the entire way. They are just stingy. And the crazy thing about that stinginess is it was not theirs. It is not as though you are taking something that was theirs. It is yours. It was always yours. It has always been left to you. I'm sorry, y'all. It's so hard to believe that someone as beautiful as your energy feels, you are someone that is very strong in integrity. You carry your convictions with honor. You follow through. You are the one that does the right thing even when no one is looking. You have never done anything to cross this person, but yet this person has been so jealous and so envious of you that they felt as though they could have control over your life, over God's promise for you. How crazy is that? I really feel like, there are those that are awake, and there are those that are meant to carry an opposing energy. That's just the way it works. We're all connected. It is all one. But it seems so, and that's their role. It's crazy, but that is literally their role. That is their character, who they are meant to play. They are actually walking in their purpose by doing the things that they are doing to you. Or shall I say, past tense, have done. But they can't hold it back anymore. Archangel Michael has had his sword all in this. He has been protecting, and it's all about divine timing, because you can handle this now. You can handle hearing this now because you have the resources and the knowledge to heal yourself and get through this. What comes to you is going to put you in a 10 of Cups energy. That's why I said it's bittersweet. You're going to be sad to know that someone could think so low about you. However, once this is revealed, this is going to give you contentment in your life. This is going to add luxury into your life. This is going to give you a newfound sense of independence. And my suggestion to you, if God has been calling you to move to a new location, if you keep seeing a specific place constantly coming on your radar, take action. Go to that place that God has been guiding you. Go through the resources that you have been given, because I know you have been given instruction. If this video is for you, God has literally been putting information on your path. You have been receiving things on your feed on how to manage wealth, how to invest, how to keep those investments secure and private. Take this time to go away and heal. Take this time to pour into you. But just know you have always been seen. You may have felt like an outcast, but you have always been the star of the show. And that, I got chills. I received that. If this is for you, you know. If you know, you know. But you're going to get such a boost, because although you seem insignificant to people out here in the streets, you are a celebrity in the spirit realm. Your spirit has ranking. That ranking comes with lifetimes of operating in integrity, of not allowing your spirit to break and to turn into the cold-hearted people that continuously have tried to attack you, to minimize you, to make you feel like you are not who you are. I'm going to need you to say, I am who I am. Balance. Your life is about to take a complete 360. You are going to overflow Feel the angels pouring into your cup. I know you have been feeling something shifting, something happening. You have been feeling this alignment inside of you. I'm sorry that that happened to you. But those are the moments that we have to be grateful and give thanks. See, it didn't happen. This wasn't revealed during, it's probably been a while. For some of you, it's maybe even been years that this has been hidden, and this person thought that they were going to get away with it. But the hell that has been put on their heart and their mind, they can't escape it. And, they almost feel fearful. And I say almost because I feel like this energy goes back and forth of 1 minute not giving a fuck. And then 1 minute feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be exposed. Everyone is going to know about me. But this person can't hide from it. They can't run from this. Your self-esteem is about to get a boost. God is about to let everybody know who you were and how you were just right there in their face. And they knew it. They saw your anointing. They knew it. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and close this reading out on this Six of Swords, which is all about relief, hope, and moving on. You will move on from this situation because you've never had it in your heart to sit there and stay in anger and resentment. See, you're always constantly working on yourself, and you're being a good steward. You're showing up and being God's servant for others, even when you need someone to step in and help you. It is here. Relief is here. You have held just enough hope to pull yourself out of this situation. See, your inner work, your integrity, your kindness, the unconditional love that exudes from you. I am talking to an earth angel. I am talking to someone that God knows was not going to fall or fail this test. Congratulations. Let God deal with this other person. Whoever did this, they played their role, and we thank them. And now you're free to live a beautiful, abundant life. Congratulations. Goodbye, beauty.